Hello everyone, and welcome to the first part in a Let's Play EVE Online with me, Alfapiomega. Oh boy, where to start? Well, first of all, EVE Online is an MMO, and I kinda hate MMOs. I hate them with a deep passion. In my entire life there has been only two MMOs that I really like. First one is Ragnarok Online, and the second one is EVE. I've been playing it for maybe a week with my friend Mr. Skududulos, though we actually played together only once, and we decided that we're gonna dabble in this, that we're gonna dedicate the time to this MMO, dedicate our money because you have to pay. It's a subscription based MMO, and we're gonna enjoy it. Now, EVE Online is an MMO, but a specific and very unique MMO in it that there is really no restriction on player actions. They cannot really kill you, but they can destroy all your ships, rid you of all your money, make you basically, in quotes, lose levels, and that's what you like it. It's a really brutal game, and unless you are very careful, you are going to be in a world of hurt. Of course, there are some restrictions that the game imposes. However, it's as free and as dangerous as I want it. So what are we going to do with EVE Online? Well, there's a question. I actually don't know what this Let's Play is going to be like, and this is maybe, I don't really know. I haven't really thought of the concept of the game that much, or concept of the Let's Play to be precise, that much. But these will be mostly multiplayer based episodes where I'm gonna play with Mr. Skududoodles and maybe even some of you guys if you join me in the future, and we're gonna do some interesting stuff. It's going to be an update based Let's Play, and we are going to try to make interesting things happen and enjoy ourselves. Now, why am I speaking so long about these concepts instead of telling you about the game? The reason for this is simple. EVE Online is a game that takes a lot of time to master, maybe years to be precise. And there's a ton of repetitive stuff, as in many MMOs. These things are quite unique to EVE. There's nothing like, well, there's an equivalent to farming rats and stuff like that. But most of EVE is really about doing whatever you want. There is no way the game would force you to go, and you can do whatever you wish for it, which I'm gonna talk about in a couple of minutes. Now, this is really important because it's the free concept of the game that caught me and that really makes me want to play this. But also it's a bane for the Let's Play, because if we are not able to find a common theme or I'd say a background to our Let's Play, we are going to be boring to you guys. So for this reason, these episodes will probably come at random times, mostly informing you in condensed bulks about what we achieved, and maybe showing you tidbits of what we are doing currently. Yeah, sorry about taking so long, to explain something this simple, but it's really important for you guys to understand what I want this to be. I don't want this to be a Let's Play. I don't want this to be a follow-up of every day, every action I do. It's going to be most likely a journal of a trip that my character is going to do in the game. I'm gonna be very informative, and I'm gonna try to explain as best I can what I discovered, what I'm doing, how I intend to do stuff. So you might learn from me if you decide to go and play EVE for yourself. But I'm also very much hoping that you guys will teach me, because there's so many things I don't know, and basically all the freaking tutorials and all the players that actually play EVE, and speak about it online tell you the same thing. You will never master it. There's just too many stuff, and you will always learn. So if any of you are experienced players, please, please, please throw your wisdom, make walls of text and paste them. I will obey any advice you give me, unless it's idiotic, and I will try to do my best to do it. Okay, enough talking, let's look at the game. So I'm going to start by introducing you to me. This is Kyle Horeka, my character. I originally intended to make him look after a bit like me, to make him look a bit like me, but in the end I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a dude that's gonna seem cool to me, and that's gonna look like a guy I would like to hang out with. So he has nothing that you would expect from an Eve character. Most people in the game try to look bizarrely futuristic, like this guy, or I don't know, this guy. Oh no, she looks cool, but you know, like this guy. You know, people try to look all badass and, you know, try to get all weird tattoos and implants on them. And I'm just a dude, you know. I'm just a guy who likes to do stuff, and a simple guy. I'm gonna play it casually and enjoy it. And this character is supposed to represent that. So yeah, here's Kyle Horeka. Now the game works on two very important platforms. The first is your character. You have a very large amount of skills in game. I read somewhere that to master all the skills, you would actually need... Where are you going, dude? Just go here. You would actually need 18 full years to master every single skill in the game. So, as far as I understand, nobody ever did that. Not a single character in the game ever mastered all the... Well, the game has been up for about 11 years, so some people might get close. Now, the way this works is you basically have a skill. I don't have any level 0 skill, but for example, we have projectile weapon rigging here. Level 1 was like 25 minutes. Level 2, which I'm training now though, is 10 hours. No, actually level 2 is 1 hour 58 minutes. Level 3 will be 10 hours. Level 4 will be like, I don't know, 1 day, 17 hours. And level 5 might take, for example, 2 weeks. So the game makes it progressively harder and harder to master some things. This, however, is not a definite amount of skills. There's hundreds of skills that, I think there's like 500 of them. Most of them I never even dreamt of or never even discovered them, but I'm doing my best to train them. At this point I have 766,591 skill points, which is nothing. Really, that's just like nothing. But what I'm focusing on mainly is combat. I'm gonna explain why in about a second. It's very closely connected to Mr. Scoodoodles, who is playing the game with me. But yeah, as mentioned, the skills are really important. Currently I'm training shield rigging and projectile weapon rigging because I'm trying to do some stuff that is cool to my ship. And then I'm gonna do spaceship command. To show you the complexity of the thing, we have mining frigates, destroyers, frigates, industrial, and all of these are just skills for my own race. There's 3 other races that you can play. Damn, I hope I'm not making that up. Amar, Minmatar, yeah, I've Kaldari, and let's check. There's a pretty cool thing here that will show you everything. It's called ISIS, and I can find it. Okay, here. Yeah, so there's Amar, Kaldari, Galante, and Minmatar. Then there's ore and a couple of other things that you can try to get, but that's way beyond me at this point. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Anyway, as mentioned, this is just for my own race. The Minmatar, a bit about them. They're former slave of one of the other empires, and that kind of makes it easy for you to roleplay the game. So I hate that other empire, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to bolster my own empire, which is basically a tribal republic, or originally tribes, now republic, closely allied to another empire, and we are trying to enjoy ourselves. I come from a race, well, all of the people are human, but the races are Minmatar and other that you saw before. The bloodline is Varekior, which is basically people who are of all creeds and employment and have no specialty, and my ancestry is Drifter. These things only define your starting skill points. They don't do anything else. So yeah, that's a bit about me. Now, I have a sister which is represented by Mr. Skulululus. I have no idea why he decided to take a girl. It's up to him. Many people do it online. I can't understand it, but yeah, he's the dude. But he has a girl character. So we're gonna roleplay this. And as Eve is a very dangerous place, we decided that he's gonna play a miner. He's gonna mine asteroids and reprocess them, and get mining barges, and focus on the stuff of processing ships. But as people really like to gank and kill other characters in the game and loot their dead ships, I will be the guy who is going to protect him. Now, for that reason, I went with the military path, and I'm gonna show you the ships I have at this point right now, because the ships are another really big thing. So we're gonna go into the ship hangar, and we're gonna look at the ship that you could have seen me looking at from where? I think maybe from there. Can't really guess if it was that spot. Yeah, we can't really see. Anyway, this is my best ship at this point. This is a Minmatar destroyer called Trasher. I don't know why it's spelled with an H. It would be better if it was just Trasher, but yeah, it's a fairly competent ship, and as far as I can guess, it's a great deterrent to pirates. It's capable of taking almost any AI ship we will encounter, at least in the beginning, and it's greatly proficient in fighting frigates. Now, when we look at the ship, we will... oh, that's the wrong tab. We will see that this ship is heavily equipped. It has 6 200mm light gallium machine guns, which are probably the best weapons I get my hands on at this point. I put also 2 salvagers on it because I run, while I'm not playing directly with Mr. Skudurus, some combat missions, so I use the salvager to check if I can get some more loot from derelict ships I defeat. The ship also has a 1MN monopropellant enduring afterburner, an adaptive invulnerability field, and a civilian data analyzer that I actually don't want anymore because it was part of a mission I ran. I also have 2 things on it that increase the proficiency of the guns. I have 4-year transform tracking program and gyro stabilizer. Anyway, this is all technical mumbo jumbo, but what you need to take from it is that this is a destroyer type ship, heavily armed, and the reason why I'm doing the rigging at this point, if you remember, training the shield rigging and projectile weapon rigging, is because I rigged this ship with a couple of extra boosts that I'm hoping will provide good backup to me while I'm in combat. Now, the ship screen that you're looking at, I spoke about the different equipment, is basically an inventory of your ship. Think about it this way. The things up here are guns and tools. So I have guns and 2 tools, but I wouldn't have to. I could have only tools here. As far as I understand, this destroyer can also be very efficiently used as a deep space explorer. So I'm hoping that I might do that later on with this ship. By the way, I haven't mentioned that yet, but you can rename your ships, and this one is called Bosporan Kingdom. So those of you that get that, bonus points for you. You've been here as long as I have been, weren't you? Anyway, these are the mid slots. Missiles are basically used for various boosts to your ship systems, like engines, shields, and, well, engines and shields basically. They are very heavy on your CPU and power grid. So you can see that at this point I'm not able to actually run all of these. If I turned off the salvagers, I would be able to get my ship on, but I can't. I actually wanted to fit one more thing on it. Where is it? Here, small emergency, what's it called? Small emergency shield overload, which basically replenishes your shields with extra boost. Yeah, it adds 31 hit points bonus per 2 seconds to your shields. But the capacitor I'm running is actually completely incapable to hold all systems on for longer than 50 seconds. So that might be enough to get rid of some pirates and then get a getaway in case they attack Mr. Scoodoodle's mining frigate or barge. But I'll have to do better. So that's the reason why I'm rigging my ships. I added an small semiconductor memory cell, which should increase ship capacitor capacity. So I hope that with more energy I would be better able to get more time basically. The rigging should lower some of the penalties for these systems. I also have an anti-kinetic screen reinforcer which increases resistance to kinetic damage. The shields have 58% resistance now. And I have a small projectile collision accelerator which increases the gun's cadency. So yeah, again, a lot of technical mumbo jumbo. I may sound a bit smart, but I have absolutely no idea. I googled and googled and googled and find that these things are pretty cool to use on your destroyer. Now let's look at the other ships that I have and that I had. You might find some of them interesting. So I have a Cranberry, which is a Rifter. It's a ship that I was using before this destroyer, before the Bosporan Kingdom. It's much smaller, it has only 3 guns, but yeah, I was happy with it. I managed to expand its cargo hold, so I was running long missions. I also had an overdrive injector system on it to increase its engines, what's it called? An engine performance, to increase the performance. And I managed to get some adaptive invulnerability field on it, which I kind of like. I'm not sure why people don't really like this one. It increases your shield resistance by a flat number of 25% for everything, which seems really good. I also have an afterburner on it, which greatly increases your speed and some passive targeting array. I got another Rifter. This is a frigate, by the way, all of my ships are Minmatar, except for one. I have Cranberry 2, which is basically a backup vessel in case I lost the Cranberry, because believe it or not, I lost the ship already. So this is a Cranberry 2, it has nothing in it except expanded cargo hold. I used it to haul some cargo to the base where I'm stationed now. I also have Riga, which is a Reaper class frigate, which is your basic starting ship. It's really basic. You can see that it has only 2 high slots, which can be fitted with guns. It has 2 mid slots and 2 lower slots. I stripped all equipment out of it. It has no rigging possible. And if you die and lose all your ships, or if you die somewhere where you don't have any ships, you will automatically get this ship for free. So yeah, I had one ship that was lost, La Mancha, and that ship was, hold on, I can tell you what it was. It was a burst class frigate, which is a basic frigate you will get after the Reaper, which is slightly better. But once I lost it, I immediately moved to the Rifter because I had enough money. Now, another thing that I have and that I'm looking forward to is 7 Seas. 7 Seas is, compare it to the starting ship Riga, and you will see the size difference. This is a starting frigate, and 7 Seeds is a Reef class transport ship. I got this one for finishing a line of quests that you can do. It was the industry quest line made by Stadad Irmore, and actually it's a cool ship. I have never once used it, but this ship obviously has a huge cargo hold. I think that, for example, the Bosporan Kingdom that I use now, which is the second largest ship I have, has around 400 cubic meters worth of cargo, while 7 Seeds, my reef, has 5,185.7 cubic meters of cargo. Now I pimped up this ship quite a lot. I spent around 4 million already on pimping it up, and it's not done yet. Let's check the ship fitting. The ship has incredible resistance to damage, because if I run this ship, I'm gonna run it probably alone, so I need to hold my own against enemy attacks. So it has an adaptive invulnerability field again. By the way, this bonus is not counted in it. So it will even be more. I will eventually have almost, wow, that would be 87, 90, I don't even know if that's possible, 95% resistance to explosive damage, and around 60% to kinetic, thermal, and EM damage. It's not going to be enough because this ship can't really hold up in a fight, but it has a lot of shield points, and I hope that in case I spot danger, I can get away. I can also have already a small emergency shield overload on it. I would like to maybe get a medium later on, but you can see that the capacitor again cannot do it. And unfortunately, the rigs for this ship to increase the capacity and actually even the recharge of the capacitor, which is basically like a core or an engine core, whatever we want to call it, of the 7 Seeds, it takes so much money. I don't have that. I have around 522,000 ISK at this point, and I need about 5 million to get the necessary rigs on this ship. In the lower slots, I think I haven't really spoken about those yet. These are basically like extra supplements for secondary statistics that you have. I have 2 expanded cargo holds Mark II. I have nanofiber internal structure, which makes the ship a bit more agile, and 2 inertial stabilizers, which I can't remember. Yeah, increases ship handling and maneuverability. I thought it was that. But yeah, this ship is pretty cool, and what I plan to do with 7 Seeds is I'll try to do some trading. This brings me to another big thing of EVE that you guys should know about, and that is the map. Yeah, it's gigantic. This is EVE, all of it, all of the systems. There are actually like 5,000 systems, I believe, each one having incredible size, several things in it, mining, asteroid belts that you can mine, several stations maybe in each system, planets, moons, you know. For example, this is the one I'm in. It's called, wait, that's not the one I'm in. Yeah, I'm here. I'm in Haudaugago, which is a fairly secure system. I'm on the military academy that I found out is a suitable place for me. And you can see that there are a couple of planets here. There's a lot of possibilities what to do in this system alone. And the market in EVE is incredibly big. So it's incredibly big. So what I'm thinking about is that after I'm done pimping my ship, I'm gonna do a lot of missions on my own, and also with Mr. Skudululos, I'm gonna save up the money and eventually try to find a profitable route that I could take with my ship, the Reef, a safe one, and try to make some money. People told me that you can make a ton of money if you find a profitable route, and I think I want to do that, you know, just be the guy who loads and buys some things here and go, for example, to here and makes a couple of millions just by doing that. Although, you know, getting from here to somewhere like here can take literally hours of real-world time, and if you pass through some dangerous systems, you might never make it through. So I have to pimp the reef so well that nobody can really hurt me in that little time he will have to consider that. So yeah, that's what I'm planning. That's, by the way, one of the most appealing things for me, that this game can be played in so many ways, and you can completely just focus on, for example, manufacturing ships, or you can be an ore processing guy. For example, with Mr. Skuruludos and with me alone, I have a mining ship that I managed to make fairly well, fairly able, I'd say, not fairly well, but fairly able. And that's a venture. It's a very starting mining ship, but I'm quite proud of what I achieved with it. I managed to get a level 2 miners on it, which mine quite well. I have a mining laser upgrade, again a limited adaptive invulnerability field, a survey sensor, and an afterburner. No rigs yet, because I'm not sure which rigs would make it a bit better. But yeah, I can mine a couple of million in an hour with this ship. And I can. However, if I found someone who would reprocess the ore for me for a bit of a cut, I could make much more. So I'm thinking about joining some corporation, which is basically guilds in the game, just for this sole purpose. But I'm not really all that big into mining. I prefer doing missions so far and just going around. Well, I haven't been really to many places yet. I think there is a way how you can map. There was a way how you could have filtered the map. Map beta corporations. I remember seeing it somewhere that there was a way how you could have conveyor repair ships, regional market, ship fitting, industry, bounty office, functional warfare, ship insurance, and royalty point store. Nope, none of that here. Notification feed, not. Wait, here, yeah, this is it. It's up here. So anyway, these are the markers, and there was one that could show you the visited systems. Abstract layout, no. Covered by corporation industry. Sovereignty. Actual cover security status region. There was something like visited. I remember that. We saw it somewhere. Planets, services, NPC activity, factional warfare, markers. Focus on current location. Abstract layout makes it 2D, but I don't like that. But it might even give you a better understanding of what the system is like. All of these red systems, by the way, are very, very, very dangerous. So I'm not going there. But yeah, I can't really find it. Well, I'll show you in another episode, maybe later, but I basically visited just a couple of systems. Yeah, it doesn't show basically this amount. Mostly just the constellation I'm in, which should be Haudago. Oh no, Heimatar. Heimatar is the very big constellation, and Haudago is... yeah, Swipar. Swipar is the region. Show constellation info. This is probably the systems I went in. Astur, Pator, Dustrovik. I have been in Isandelik, Amot, that's where I started. I have been in Emo, Granian, and Haudago. I've also ventured here. Where is it? There's a couple of systems nearby that I scanned and thought might be a good place for me and Mr. Schoolodoodles to visit. Is it here? No. I think it was here somewhere. Talon. Nope. There was like where is it? God damn it. There was a really small system really close by. Like 1 or 2 systems away. Is it here? No. Then I wanted to go to where we could mine some rare minerals, but I can no longer find it. It's a bit weird. Pator. I'm looking at it from a different angle now, so... Wait, it might be here. This one? No. Ah, never mind. Anyway, that's just basically what I would like to tell you for now. I finished a couple of missions. I finished military and industry, and now I'm working on the business. You can get missions from agents. There's around 100 agents in each of these sectors, so there's literally thousands of agents everywhere, and these can give you missions that you can then take and enjoy. So yeah, at this point I've been mostly dealing with agents. I finished military and industry, and I have been working on business. I want to do a mission now with you guys. Let's check out what it is, so that you get a feeling of what it is like moving in EVE world. There will probably, maybe even be some combat, we will see. So balancing the books, 6 mission out of 10 from this agent. By the way, there's hundreds of agents in each system, so there's literally thousands, over thousands missions you can do. Well, maybe not in each system, but definitely in each constellation. So yes, I have something for you. The security forces guarding the pirates' next target aren't operating at full capacity and have a shortage of tracking computer 1 modules. I need you to procure one for them before the next attack, and I don't care where from. Let's see how good your business acumen is, Kyle Hareka. Coining a mission, blah blah blah. So basically we need to get a tracking computer and bring it to... Oh, we just need to get it and get it from here. Okay, get it and drop it off here. So let's see if we can get this tracking computer from the market. I think that should be fairly easy. Tracking computer 1. Remote track... No, just tracking computer 1. Okay, it's fairly cheap, and we can even get it here. So let's just buy it, and we're done. Excellent work. Your contribution will inspire others to aid us. So this was a really hard mission. So let's request another one. Sure, get something. We've discovered an ancient site that the pirates are using as some kind of staging outpost. We cannot let them continue to gain any kind of foothold in this area. We need you to kill them. Since we're businessmen, mind you, I suggest you also fit a civilian relic analyzer to your ship. Once you have cleared the mission area of hostiles, you can use the analyzer to inspect any ancient ships or ruins in the area, declining a mission. Okay, so they will give us... a civilian relic analyzer and an afterburner and some money once we dispose of them. So let's go with it. We're gonna go with our main ship at this point, which is not our venture class mining frigate. I never can get used to this. We're gonna use the Bosporan Kingdom, and I'll refit it with that relic analyzer they gave me. Let's get rid of the emergency shield. We don't really need that one. Did I unfit it? I have never analyzed relics before, to be honest, but exploration is one of the big things in this game. So we'll need to check that later on. We have the mission, so let's undock and take the Bosporan Kingdom for a ride. Okay, so here is our ship out in the vast space. Another thing that I enjoy about this game is the incredible size of everything. It's just this, the planet, everything is just so incredibly big. It's incredible. I'm kind of sad about there being, well, I wanted to say no collision system, but there is a collision system. It's just fairly limited. So for this we need to warp to location here somewhere and kill the pirates that are there. So the destination is somewhere this way. So let's go and warp. It's over 12 astrometric units away. And here we are. How many hostiles are we looking at? None actually. There's just a jump gate here. Cool. So let's use it and do the other jump. We don't have anything to fear. These level 1 missions are greatly... well, the Thrasher is greatly overpowered for these missions. I wanted to say that these missions are greatly underpowered for a ship like this, but... yeah. So we got another gate and 2 bogies coming at us. I'm gonna activate the limited invulnerability field and go after these guys. I'm gonna get the afterburner as well. This ship is fairly slow, to be honest. I was used to speeds around 900 meters per second and now I'm at 600, but it shouldn't really be such a problem. I'm gonna look at the target, approach him, orbit him, and once we're below, say, 7,000 meters, I'm gonna start shooting. Okay. He should really be happy. He's already dead. It's not a problem. So let's look the other target. Where is he? Oh, he's behind us, under us. And he's gone. So there's just 2 empty wrecks, nothing really what we would like. And we found that ancient acceleration gate. So let's activate it and do another warp jump that will take us hopefully to that station. There's really nothing else in here, so yeah, let's go. 13,000 kilometers to our target. So 2 more, yeah, this has to be the Revik site. Amatar, Holodome, Barren Asteroid. 2 bogies, not really an issue. Let's go after them. Activate the afterburner so we're not that terribly slow. The capacitor is here, and you can see that we are having, well, a bit of trouble in holding a regular high amount of energy in our ship. You can see the target here, I forgot to mention that. Here's our shields, armor, and hull. And here's the same thing for him. I'm activating these 2 guns, just 2 of the 6 I have, mind you. And I'm trying to... if I activated all of them, it would be such an overkill for these little buggers. Actually, this Gistle hijacker rack has something in it, so I'm gonna approach it. And we'll try to use the salvager on it. Maybe we can get something else from that ship. I think I never really got anything from the salvagers, to be honest, so I'm not sure if it's even valid. Successfully salvaged from the Angel small wreck. Anyway. So let's see what we can get. A peripheral weapon. Nice, 12,000 ISK. And some Fusion S ammo. It's actually pretty cool. Huh. What about the other one? Can we salvage an empty one? I think we can. I should have done that with the 2 original ones as well. So select the target, and that would be, no, that's the gun. So these two. Just approach it and then stop. I don't see why you're doing this. Oh, nice! Salvage something as well. No, we didn't. Okay. So yeah, nothing from this one. But for now, we should be in the location, aren't we? Read details. We're supposed to get a data core, elementary civilian tech. And we're in the location. So there's a couple of things here. Around the monument. So let's look at that. And use the relic analyzer. We need to be under 5,000 meters. So I can kill the afterburner and the invulnerability field. And let's try the relic analyzer. You cannot activate civilian relic analyzer on a ruined monument. Okay, well, it's impossible. It has nothing in it anyway. So ancient ship structure might be what we're looking for. You cannot activate civilian relic analyzer on a ruined monument. Really? Oh, but it has some cargo. You cannot access the ancient ship structure without specialized equipment. So why were you lying? Now I have the... Oh yeah, I know this one. This is basically a hacking game. Hacking minigame that you can do in hopes to break some computers and stuff like that. So our goal is to find a system core. These are just encrypted nodes. They don't do anything to us, so we can just hack them. Where is the data core? And here and there. Oh, this is the one. So system core. Let's attack it, and we hacked it. So now we should be able to open the cargo. Yep, data core elementary. So we retrieved it, and now we should be able to go home and drop this off at the Republic Military School. So this is basically what the basic missions are like. It might seem very easy. It's probably because I mined a lot and got the Hymatar Destroyer, which is way too strong for these missions. But I don't really mind. Kinda like it.
We cannot walk there because natural phenomena.
Natural phenomenon are really.
Warp drive.
Okay, but we can do it manually. Oh, I was trying to warp to this location. Okay, so we can do that, but we can warp to here, to the Republic School, and drop off the data core that we achieved getting. Oh, there's actually a cargo container someone left it here. By the way, you can see, for example, that in the mining, just to show you the scope of this space, there's this amount of asteroid belts in this system alone. And if we warp to any of these, for example this one, you will see how many asteroids there are in each of these asteroid belts that you can mine, just to give you a sense of the vast space. By the way, you can traverse these distances without warp, just flying from one place to another. It's actually maybe even advisable if you fear bogeys. You might try to do that. Yeah, see, these are all asteroids that you can mine with their respective thingy in them. So the game is incredibly immense, and as mentioned, I really like the fact that you can do stuff like peaceful mining in dangerous systems, or just trading, you know, just doing your thing, whatever you want to do, manufacture. You can even or so I heard. I have never seen anyone do it, but build entire stations like the one we're warping to right now, that you will then own, or probably your corporation will own them because they're just too big to, for you to do it alone. But yeah, still, I really like this. I really like this game, and I'm gonna play it on and off, bringing you updates. I hope that I kinda explained how this game works to you. Last thing, but not least important thing, is that I haven't spoken about the safety. I told you that there are some dangerous systems. You obviously guessed that those are the red ones. But the system looks, the game uses system looks. The system looks. Each of the system looks differently according to its security rating. This one has the highest security rating of 1. These ones have the lowest security rating of. Well, these are zeros, but I think there's also a minus. Yeah, like -1. The lower you go, the more dangerous the system is, and the less restrictions there are on it. These ones you can check are like 0.2, which is fairly dangerous, even at this point for us. 0.5 is the... I think 0.5 is the last one in which the space police called Concord operates, and below that you're on your own. If anyone attacks you, it's just, their problem and your problem, and you have to figure it out. So venturing in those systems, not recommended for us, even though we're gonna do it next time we play together with Mr. Scoodoodles, because these systems are of course the one of the more interesting, the one with better minerals and one with better sights to be seen. So yeah, that's how we roll. For now, I'm sticking to the very safe systems. The worst I was in was probably, I think it was like Astur, which is actually... No, I was in Emogranlan, which is 0.5. So that one is the most. Astur is 0.9. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it at this point. I just wanted to show this off, hearing what you guys think. Those of you that enjoyed it, please let me know. Those of you that have some suggestions, please let me know. Those of you that would like to see something, by all means let me know, because this is gonna be basically on-demand Let's Play, because we can do anything in this game. I can complete missions, I can do some transport runs, I can manufacture, I can trade, I can mine, I can hunt pirates, I can just travel, and see some distant sights. Because, yeah, traveling is one thing that we will eventually have to do. Because when you look, for example, on the regional market and you want something cheap, for example, I don't know, if I wanted to get a battle cruiser, I don't know why I would want that, but I got a standard battle cruiser, a Minotaur, and I wanted a Hurricane. You can see that this one costs, at this place, one jump away, it costs 62 million. But if we went 6 jumps away, it would cost 55. There's actually a way how to make this station, solar system, or region. And if we travel to different regions, there will be different prices and different items available. So eventually, when we go with the reef trading missions, I'm gonna have to travel a lot around the Minotaur space, which is my race, remember? And try to find some, I guess, cheap places to buy something that is really expensive here, or vice versa. It's gonna cost a lot of writing, but I hope that Google will be my aid in this. I know there's a page dedicated to finding trade routes already, so I have to do this. And yeah, as Reef has a huge cargo hold, I can fit tons and tons of things in it and just transport it across systems and make millions by doing that. Actually, I like, one thing I haven't checked is what my 7 seeds prices on the market. I don't think it says here. There was something about it, but we can check it on the market. Reef. Yeah, so reef is about... Wow. On this station it costs 800,000, but you can get it as cheap as 650, and someone is selling it for almost 3 million. There's also some demand for it. People want to buy it for 150,000. Is it? Nah, it's not possible. The lowest buy order or highest buy order is 402,000, and lowest sell order is 650. I would probably I should probably try to find goods that that sells for cheap or manufactured myself, and find the buyers and sell it to the highest bidder. So for this case I would go to Pator 5, Republic Fleet Logistics Support, which is one jump away and expires in 25 days maybe. Or, you know, you can place a buy order yourself in case someone blows my reef to smithereens. I can do what this guy did. I have no idea why he did that, but he wants to buy one for 0.01 ISK. It's really weird. But yeah, anyway, as I said, I really hope this is gonna kick off. It's gonna be very irregular. I'm just gonna play it as I see fit and show you what I, will see fit. But again, if you guys demand something, if you guys want to see some stuff, me doing some stuff, or if you want to hang out and if you're playing this game and want to do something together, just let me know, because I would be very happy to join you guys and enjoy my time with you, doing some cool stuff, or maybe escorting you. One thing that I wanted to do when I saw the reef was to actually make myself available as an escort. I know people do that. They don't do it here in the safe space. But in some other places you can work as an escort ship for large convoys, so they won't get stormed down by people. And there's pretty much anything you can imagine being done here. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and I'm gonna end this episode by filling this mission. So I'm happy you are happy, and I'm happy as well. So you guys, take care. Till next time.